The truth between Princess Leonor and Prince Christian. From the moment their paths first crossed on the glittering European royal circuit, whispers have swirled behind palace doors, across social media feeds, and through every corner of the royal watching world. Are Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark simply friendly heirs, or is there something deeper quietly unfolding between two of Europe's most intriguing young royals? The truth, layered with tradition, tension, destiny, and a surprising amount of warmth, is far more compelling than anyone expected. And today, we're diving into all of it. A modern fairy tale, or just royal duty? Princess Leonor, the poised, disciplined future Queen of Spain, has spent the past few years demonstrating an almost breathtaking sense of responsibility. Military training, national tours, prestigious speeches, she has been shaped for queenship since birth. Prince Christian, meanwhile, has emerged as Denmark's charismatic, quietly thoughtful future king, confident in public yet unmistakably grounded in private moments. So when these two heirs appeared together at a handful of royal events, the world didn't hesitate to wonder, could this be Europe's next power pairing? The truth begins with a simple fact: royal heirs move in incredibly small circles. They are raised in parallel worlds, worlds where nearly every peer understands duty, scrutiny, and expectation. Naturally, Leonor and Christian's paths cross more often than the public sees. And, according to sources close to both royal households, when they do, there is an unmistakable ease between them. But that's only the beginning. The first spark, formalities that felt anything but formal. Their first widely noticed interaction occurred at an international royal gathering. Cameras captured a brief exchange, just seconds long, but long enough for viewers to notice a flicker of natural warmth. Leonor's smile was softer, more relaxed. Christian's posture shifted slightly toward her, almost unconsciously. It wasn't flirtation, it wasn't a dramatic moment. But it was real. Experts in royal body language noted that it was the sort of interaction that happens when two people are genuinely comfortable around each other, not performing for the cameras. It didn't take long for rumors to ignite. Why people are so invested in their dynamic? Part of the fascination comes from the parallels. Both are young, modern heirs in a Europe where monarchy must reinvent itself. Both have parents who faced intense scrutiny at their age. Both represent stability and continuity in their respective nations. Both are navigating the delicate transition from teens to global figures. A potential friendship, or more, between them taps into the age-old allure of royal alliances, but with a 21st-century twist. It wouldn't just be a romantic pairing. It would be a symbolic connection between Spain's future and Denmark's. And let's be honest, modern audiences love the idea of a real-life royal love story that feels wholesome, organic, and free from scandal. But what's growing behind the scenes? The quiet interactions that fuel the fire. Insiders say that Leonor and Christian maintain a respectful but friendly rapport. They are not best friends constantly messaging. They are not secretly vacationing together. And they certainly are not planning a royal engagement at age 20. The truth is subtler, and far more interesting. What exists between them is mutual respect, built from shared experience. They understand one another's worlds instinctively. They know what it means to live under a microscope, what it means to prepare for futures they didn't choose, and what it means to carry the hopes of entire nations. That kind of connection is rare. It's no wonder the world leans in whenever they're in the same room. Would their families approve? All signs point to yes. Royal houses no longer arrange marriages, but they absolutely pay attention to alliances, relationships, and public sentiment. King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia have always encouraged Leonor's independence, maturity, and ability to build connections across borders. A friendship with Christian aligns perfectly with Leonor's growing international role. Queen Mary and King Frederick of Denmark have raised Christian with a balanced blend of tradition and modernity. They want him surrounded by peers who understand responsibility. Leonor fits that description more than almost anyone. In other words, both families would welcome the bond, whatever shape it takes. What do Leonor and Christian actually want? This is where things get interesting. Those close to Leonor often describe her as deeply private but warm once comfortable. She values sincerity, loyalty, and stability. She is not one to rush into anything, especially something that could spark an international media storm. Christian, on the other hand, is known for his easy charm, but he is far more introspective than people give him credit for. He understands the weight of expectations. He understands the difference between public fantasy and real connection. Both seem to prefer taking things slowly, naturally, and quietly. For now, their bond sits firmly in the realm of friendship with potential, Nothing forced, nothing denied, nothing dramatized behind palace gates. And that might be why the world finds it so compelling. The future. A royal relationship, or a royal partnership. Here is the truth that royal watchers often overlook. Whether or not Leonor and Christian ever pursue a relationship, they are almost certainly going to be part of each other's lives for decades. As Europe's next generation of monarchs, they will sit side by side at ceremonies, collaborate on international causes, and represent a new era of unity across the continent. If romance blooms, it would be historic. If they remain respected allies and friends, it would be equally powerful. Either way, they symbolize a hopeful future, one where young leaders rise not through rivalry, but through connection. So, what is the truth between them? The truth is not scandalous. It's not dramatic. It's not something that will appear in tabloids with explosive headlines. The truth is simple, elegant, and incredibly human. Princess Leonor and Prince Christian share a rare understanding, one forged by duty, strengthened by respect, and watched by millions who dream of a modern fairy tale. Whether that understanding ever becomes something more is a story only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The world will be watching.